Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Business. I'm Taylor and today I am talking with my friend Cheyenne. She is the owner of Lucy Avenue Boutique. Cheyenne does it all. She does designing, she figures out all the manufacturing side, she helps with marketing. She has created a business that has done extremely well over the last few years and it is only growing. So I'm so excited for you to hear from her today. Let's get started. Okay, hi, welcome. Today I have with me Cheyenne. She is the owner of Lucy Avenue Boutique. So tell me a little bit about why you wanted to start your brand.
So the whole reason is that because like other boutiques and stuff, I don't know, I just like never like felt the vibes with them. I've always been in like the fashion industry, like, you know, I met you doing shoes, so I've always like loved fashion. I've always wanted to do these things, and so I wanted to do something that could set me and the boutiques apart. So, like for instance, I started doing free shipping and free returns on everything, which you can't find anywhere at any other boutique, and you can't really at any other small company. So that was like my biggest thing, is to finally get to that point where we could do that, and then also like bringing stuff in that is affordable. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's really frustrating when you find something so cute, but it's like $1 million.
Yes.
So that's been like my biggest thing is to.
I know people always, they're like, this is so cute, and then you look at the price tag and you're like, oh, maybe it's not that cute.
Yeah, maybe I like shouldn't do that.
Maybe I don't need it. What gaps were you hoping to fill that you noticed in the industry that you were like, this is the thing that needs to be happening?
I think a big thing was the free shipping and free returns. Like, I mean, you can only get that like at Amazon and Nordstrom's and stuff like that, and so that was like one of our biggest things that we wanted to do. And I also just like wanted, to make things more affordable, and especially like we do have a lot of our customers, they're modest based. So that was another thing, is to be bringing in modest clothing that is cute.
Yes,
because a lot of times
modest clothing
that
is just happens to be modest and it doesn't take away from the actual style, which I think is so important. I think that's one of those things that's like, you can hit those areas without it being like, and then you can put a t-shirt under a tank top.
It's so cute.
It's the best.
So I mean, then it's still like kind of sexy, but then like it's modest. So
there's a way to do both, and I think that you guys actually do a really good job of that. There are things that it's like, oh, that would happen to work if you are like dressing to a specific like guideline, but without it being like shoved down your throat. That like, this is a long sleeve shirt. Like it just happens to be a long sleeve shirt. Yes, like it happens to cover what you need it to cover without like being in your face.
It's so really cute and shows your body cute. And that's like been my biggest.
You're allowed to do both. Okay. So you guys recently hit 240,000 followers on Instagram, which is huge, especially right now. I think small brands are having the hardest time like growing on Instagram. So how have you guys used Instagram to help leverage your business?
You know, we have a whole marketing team that does it also. Honestly, it's like blows. I don't even know like how they do it. Like it's actually insane. But yeah, we just like, we make sure we have the best photography, the best. We've always had the same photographer since we started, so we've always had the same look. So, but yeah. It's mostly like our marketing people. They're just crazy gurus. So
that's so smart.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have been able to grow your business a lot because of social media?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, we would be screwed if we didn't. Like it's all social media. That's all. Yeah. So we do a lot of like paid Facebook ads and doing stuff like that. So yeah, like if we didn't have social media, there's no way we would be
growing as much. Okay, cool.
It's crazy.
And then like, what advice would you have to give to other companies in using social media to help grow their brands?
Definitely hire a marketing team.
Yeah,
like you
let someone else do it.
Yeah, because it's just crazy. Like Facebook is constantly like changing their algorithms and all the different things, and so that was the best thing we ever did, was hire a marketing team to do ads for us, and we'd be pushing it like crazy.
And have like one less thing for you to worry about as the owner. You can like put your time and energy into the things that like need to get done instead of stressing out about.
Yeah, and that's like just not my specialty. I don't know how to do marketing stuff. So yeah, that's the number one thing that I would.
Yeah, is that something, so when you started your brand, what point did you start to kind of be able to build a team and start delegating those things? Because when it's just you, it's like, oh my gosh, you're wearing all the hats, and it feels like you're spread so thin. So like, what positions were you like, I have to have these people?
You know, like within my first year, I ended up hiring, so I started doing it full time, and then my husband would come after work and help me. So we'd be like up all night long, because we had a baby at the time too. So we were up all night long doing it ourselves, so that was crazy. And then I finally brought in my brother to come help, and then let's see, I think it was 2 years, we got a warehouse, but we just kept us three for a really long time. Like it was rough.
Insanity.
But yeah, insanity. So yeah, it was rough. But yeah, we finally brought some more people on. I think it was like 2.5 years.
Okay.
We started bringing more people on, but now we have a team of 17.
Oh wow, I didn't realize that you guys had that many people. That's so cool. Okay.
So it's just been crazy.
Yeah,
but,
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Did you feel like there was a huge difference, like as far as what you were able to accomplish once you did delegate those
Oh
things?
yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's crazy because I mean, it was really hard for me to also like give those hats to people. You know what I mean? Like it was hard for me to be like, okay, I guess you can do that for me,
but I guess
like,
you can hold it.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it was definitely a lot nicer. I could focus more on the designing and creating all of our products
like the
and stuff
important,
that.
the reason you
signs,
started your business. Yeah,
I love it.
When you started your business, how did you get the funds to begin it? Did you get a loan? Did you guys start off just
I
like
had
with
a
small
partner.
products? Okay.
Yeah, so I had a partner who gave us $50,000 to help start it.
Oh wow. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, you literally have to have big chunks of money just to keep it going. Like it's crazy. Like in this industry, like that's what you have to do.
It's
You
one
have
of
to be
those, like,
constantly putting money in.
You got to spend money
So
to make money.
yeah, we have partners that have helped us out, investors and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's been our biggest thing.
When you started off with your partner, is that someone who you guys had the idea together, or did you approach them and have like a business plan, business model, and get investors?
It was my idea. So yeah, I started it off, and then he brought the money for me, and then we paid it off within 6 months, which was crazy.
Cool.
And yeah.
Did you feel like that was a good starting point for you, where you guys were kind of like, how did you decide on that amount? Were you just basically like, this sounds reasonable?
Yeah, I think that's like kind of what it was, and just like what I needed to start it, and like how much product I would need to start the company.
Yeah.
It was about that much.
So you basically you just figured that out and then approached someone and said, this is my business plan.
Right.
Believe in me. And obviously it worked. So, because here you are, you're
Yeah.
doing great. Let's
that's
see. And so then last year, you guys started to design and manufacture all of your own stuff. Do you still outsource certain things?
Yes. So yeah, we don't do 100%, but like we still work with our normal vendors and stuff as well. But
cool.
Yeah,
so tell me a little bit about that side of things. How did you find a manufacturer and start that design process?
You know, I actually went to one of the trade shows called Magic in Vegas.
Love Magic.
And
I'm so sad that they didn't do it this year.
I know. It's
like the
my
online, it
favorite
just is
thing
not the
ever.
same.
I know.
It's not the same.
I know. It like seriously, it's like my favorite trip. Ever.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. But yeah, I actually met a lot of our manufacturers there.
Cool.
So yeah, I just like walked all over and kept meeting people, and I found the ones that clicked, and yeah. I mean, it was a process.
Yeah,
Sure.
well, it's like dating, like trying to find the right manufacturer for you.
rough.
You're like, are you a good person?
Yeah.
Do we mesh well together?
Yeah. And like
my husband just gave me finger guns behind the. You can manufacture my things for me if you want. I trust you. Can you do that? Yeah, can you? Can you just start sewing?
That'd be great. Thank you.
So from start to finish, what does that look like when you design your own things and have it manufactured?
So yeah, I usually like find something, like I'll be looking through like fashion magazines and like looking at the oncoming trends that are coming, and then I kind of like just piece it together. I'll be like, oh my gosh, I love this jacket, but I wish I had this and this and this. So we just like kind of put that together, and then my guys take it over, the manufacturers, and they just,
I love that.
yeah, it's amazing.
Do you like send them, is that something where you like send them a sketch? Do you have a sample made and then send it? Or do you just send it to them and say, this is what I'm thinking, and they just like
They do it. Yeah,
Cool.
and then you have to go back and forth like a billion times.
Yeah.
But yeah, until I like it.
Do they just send you like one of them and you say like, okay, try it on, and you're like, this is horrible, or
Yes.
you're like, this is everything?
Yes,
I love that. And then you say, okay, give me all of them?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing.
And then it takes forever to make. It's like 3 months, and then
That's so, okay, so that's actually is a really good like lead up to my next question. How do you stay on top of like what's trending, and do you like, because obviously there's a very big difference between like what's fashionable and what's trendy.
Yeah.
So I think that you are really good about like keeping your own sense of style without like feeling like you need to hit every single trend.
Yeah.
But how do you keep up with that? Because there are some things that like turn over so quickly. Like, are there things that you see come and go that you're like by the time I even that you're like, by the time we even ordered those things, like it's done and gone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hard, but yeah, I think we do mostly like we try to stick with like a closet staple. You know what I mean? Or like animal print, for instance, like it's been in forever. So like we just keep it going.
Leopard is a neutral.
Yeah,
I say it all the time. I'm like, I'm sorry,
totally
like
agree.
beige, black, brown, leopard.
Yeah,
it's a neutral. It goes with everything.
How it works. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we just like kind of watch those things, and then I also have like friends in the like our vendors and stuff that they help me like, and they tell me like, this is what's coming in, this is what's coming in, and so then it kind of just helps me figure out exactly what I want to do, and it's great.
That's cool.
Watch fashion magazines and
Just like
fashion shows and
like
like
the pulse all the time. Yeah, I love that. And then I was going to ask you, what was the biggest challenge that you have had to overcome as an entrepreneur?
I think just giving people some of my hats. You know what I mean? Like I like to do everything myself. I don't like to give people things that I want to be doing, kind of thing. You know what I mean? But I know that what I need to be focusing on is designing and stuff like that. So I got to give up the customer service. I got to give up all the other things. But
So like probably like communication,
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
sure, and then just
yeah.
I mean like probably smart hiring, like vetting people and like making sure that it's the right fit.
Yeah, and that's like kind of what I do is like I have to find someone and I just love them.
Uh-huh.
Like I have to love that person.
Mhm.
And so yeah, that's like kind of I like love to take care of my employees because like I'd rather pay them more and get like the most perfect person than to be like a churn and burn.
There it is. It's literally that simple. Like just find someone that's
just
worth
find it.
paying, and then you don't have to be.
Yeah.
That's
and
cool.
then you don't have to pay them the minimum wage and they suck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They want to be there. They want to be working for you. And so yeah, I like to make sure that we have a good relationship.
Yeah.
And
Well, you're bringing someone like into the family.
yeah.
Like it's
Literally
a huge,
it is.
yes.
Yeah.
It's a huge
yeah.
commitment.
Yeah.
Again, it's like dating. What, did you ever have like an aha moment where you were like, oh my gosh, like this is working, like we are doing it, we are making it, we have hit.
Yeah, I think, let's see, we started selling on Jane.com, which
Mhm.
is like what helped grow us in the beginning. And I remember we sold, it was like this one style and it ran for 3 days and we sold 1,200 pairs of them.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
And you were like,
And I was doing this in
it's
my
working.
tiny
Like
apartment.
this is the thing.
Yeah. So yeah, and then I was like shipping out of our tiny apartment 1,200 shoes. And so yeah, I mean, yeah, that's when we were like, okay, we gotta get a warehouse space. We've got to like do this. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and then we just kept growing.
Just grows and grows. I love that. So tell me what's kind of your next steps. What do you want to see happen with your brand?
We want to just keep growing it and be 100% our own label. So that's like been our dream, and
Mhm.
have like just a ginormous warehouse with all these employees and a whole design team. I'd love to like have a design team so it's not all on me.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's like our next steps. is
Yeah.
getting it to that point. So
Are you guys planning on staying like independent, or do you think you'll ever like be in stores?
you know, I don't know. I mean, hopefully one day that we would be. That'd be cool. But
Yeah.
yeah, it hasn't even like.
But right now
I
it's
haven't
like
even
you
thought
haven't
about
needed
it
it
yet.
because that's the thing that sometimes about like when we live in a generation where everything is online,
Yeah.
you don't have to rely on like, oh, I gotta go sell all these things. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever like when you read into like these bigger brands and they're like, oh, when we started out, we had to go to like 50 meetings to finally get a buyer, and now it's like, you know what? If you don't want to buy my stuff, you don't have to.
Yeah, you
Like,
don't have
I'll
to.
just make it myself.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so talk to me about what you're wearing.
Okay, so this is like one of the coats that I designed all by myself, and it comes in 4 different colors. It hasn't launched yet. It will be really soon. But yeah, I love it.
Secrets,
And the
sneak
collar,
peeks.
Yeah, sneak peeks. Yeah, my favorite part is like the collar.
I do love the collar.
I love that.
Yeah, that is really cute.
Yeah, and then I'm wearing one of our bodysuits, which I love. It just like holds you in and makes you feel really great. And then some of my favorite booties of all time.
Those are super cute.
Yeah.
Are these ones that you guys have designed?
No, so this one is from one of my
Okay,
partners.
cool.
But yeah, so but we do have lots of new shoes coming so soon. It's been lots of delays because of COVID.
Yeah. How's that
So-
been? Have you guys been able to like keep up on stuff? Did you have a huge
Yeah.
like stopping point, or did
Yeah,
stuff
it's
just?
been just a delay, but like since we've like put deposits on and stuff like that, and they've already made the shoes, it's just
Mhm.
like
Getting
you have
it
to still
here.
get it. So yeah, like we have these really cute beauties coming in, but it's not till the beginning of December. So
Yeah.
it's just like it should have been here today,
Here's the
like
thing though,
tomorrow.
is it like with booties and stuff like that, like especially fall time stuff?
Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of a classic. Like it just never, you'll just wear them for the next 3 years, and it's like,
Right.
who cares if they don't come in until a little bit later?
So hopefully, but yeah, and then we also had sandals that got pushed back. They were supposed to be here in March and didn't get here until July. So
Oh, nice.
that was fun. But
You're
yeah,
like, I guess we'll just
Things
keep
go
those
better,
for next
yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Great. But you guys have also been able to like handle really well. Do you feel like with people being at home and shopping online, has that helped your business a ton, or do you feel like you guys
yes
have had
and
like
no.
a big
Like at first, it totally dropped. So
Mhm.
our business like it went down for a while, and so we had to like lay off all these people,
Yeah.
and it was crazy. But then all this like once everybody got their stimulus checks, it was like
went back up?
yeah, it was insane. Like it was it was nuts. So yeah, ever since then it's been keeping pretty steady.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Are you guys expecting like a huge holiday?
I hope so, but
I
you
hope
just
so,
don't
too.
really know. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like a lot of people like still there's tons of unemployment, and so
Mhm.
it's just I don't know. It's
I think
it's
also,
scary.
Like, there's a lot of online businesses that I'm like, I feel like it's going to go really well this year because people are not going to be able to shop. Like, a lot of states are still very, very much shut down. I feel like we live in a weird bubble here in Utah.
Yeah.
We haven't experienced the same shutdowns as other places,
It's
but
true.
like, what is Black Friday even going to look like,
I
and will it even
know,
matter?
Isn't that
Plus,
crazy?
you
So
know,
it'd be great for me,
after
but-
working retail for years,
Yeah.
and I always say this, I'm like, let's just not have Black Friday anymore. Like, do it
Sounds
all
great.
online.
Let's
Like,
just not.
stop.
Yeah.
Like, anyone who's ever worked a Black Friday in your life, you're like, please stop shopping. And start, like, shopping on Thanksgiving. So
Yeah.
I really feel like,
Right.
I really feel like there's going to be a huge
Yeah.
bump for all of these, like, online businesses.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. I know that the shipping carriers have been like crazy.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, we're crossing our fingers, but we just don't know
Yeah.
what's gonna happen with all this COVID stuff. So.
Well, now everyone knows where to get your Christmas gifts. Speaking of which, okay, hold on, what's my code? Ginger 20?
Yes.
Speaking of which, you can buy all of the cute things that Cheyenne's wearing today and all of the cool stuff that she has launching on their website. It's lucyavenue.com, yes?
Yep.
And then follow along on Instagram, Lucy Ave Boutique, right?
That's
cool.
right.
And you can also use code GINGER20, all caps, to get 20% off of your order because Cheyenne is so kind and has given you guys a coupon code. So thank you so much for talking to me.
Thanks for inviting me.
It's so exciting to like learn about all this stuff because it's like these are questions that I have that I'm like, how do they do that? And I just think it's super cool. Plus, I also love to see women growing small brands.
Right.
I also think there's something to be said about staying in a completely online store and staying like your own thing. You don't have to have millions and millions of followers to be successful, clearly.
Yeah.
So it's so cool to talk to you. So thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye. See you next time.
Bye.